Okay, so today is June, so it's about the 7th of June, and just showing you the worm bin again. I've actually had to harvest. So the first one, this is where I've just put it. I've covered it with newspaper because I didn't pick out all the eggs. There were way too many worm eggs. Okay, so April is when it got started. It was about mid-April till June, so not even 2 months. And this is my worm castings. And as you can see, there's some eggs, like, right there. So, that's a little egg. That's, I think, yep, that's an egg there. That one looks like it's already hatched. So, I'm sort of, the reason why I've covered it with newspaper is mostly because then what will happen is kind of an example of something right here. Oh, where is it? Like right there, it's a baby worm that's hatched. So I can pop him back into my compost. And just to give you an example of how tiny he is, look at that word. So that's part of why I'm doing it this way. That way it will attract the worms to the newspaper. And then I can reharvest all of that worm casting. So that bucket, I have no idea how big it is, but it's probably maybe about 5 litres is my good guess. And that's about halfway full. It definitely feels like about 1 or 2 kilos to me. But anyway, I actually had to take one of these containers away because the one that it was in, it was that heavy that it was bowing. So I put it outside and try and straighten it out. And this bin here, oh look, it's already too full. It's only a couple of centimetres from here to there. So I've just added some new newspaper. I've put in basically, because there was a ton of worms in the worm castings. So what I've done is I've just put it all in there. But if you go really, really deep, there's all of my old, like there's a ton of food scraps in there for them. Okay, I can't really dig deep because what I've done is I had this pretty full with bananas and capsicums and what else did I put in there? Potato peels, eggshells. Now these are the first time I did the eggshells. Now when I do the eggshells, I put them in the oven and I pretty much do a version of the mortar and pestle. I'm going to have to actually purchase one eventually, but I shall get there. But for now, this basically just needs to sit. This will not get fed again. So that's why I have labelled this as, if you can see it, started April, fed till June. And for about, I'll give them about 2 weeks in here. 2 weeks in here with that. And they can hopefully decompose whatever's left in there. And then what I'll do is I will then start this second layer and then, redo the harvest. This first harvest was not done as well as I would have hoped, but, it's a learning process. There are a ton of babies. So many. I think I started counting the eggs and there was probably close to about 150. But after 150, I got pretty tired and stopped counting them. Excuse the view. My laundry and toilet are very close together. So this is just what I'm using. Laundry globe is still blown. But yes, that's what I've done. So just using my newspaper. Oops, sorry. Still working on my camera skills. Yeah, so I will hopefully be using this soon, and when I use it, I will be posting another video. So stay tuned, and happy gardening and composting.